Hi everyone, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. It is Friday. Happy Halloween, everyone. Be safe when you go out tonight. Hopefully everybody will have a good time and there will be no problems. So, with that being said, I am here filming my Satmore Makes and Let's Make Together today, only because tomorrow morning me and Gail are going to a crafty yard sale. And so I won't be here to make the video early tomorrow. So I am hashtagging it Satmore Makes with Jill Norwood. And I'm also hashtagging it Let's Make Together with Carol and Tammy. And I will leave all of the ladies' YouTube channels down below so you can go over and check them out, show them some love. And yeah, so let me show you the products that I used. I used a couple of my wood stamp wonders. Of course, Jill calls them wood stamp wonders because they are wood stamps that I have collected over the years. No rhyme or reason, just I liked them. So this is a Happy Halloween, and it's by Hero Arts. I don't know how long ago it was made, but you know, of course, I collected it. I don't know where from, but this one is May Your Halloween Night Be Filled with Delight. This is actually a Stampin' Up! One. So these two wood stamps I used on my projects today. I use this Whimsy stamp, and it's Hazel the Witch, and she has a little dragon. It's so cute, and she has a little watch hanging down right here. She's just super cute, and I did use her. I colored her up with Copics, and I put her on a card. I also used this Greeting Farm stamp, which I've used her before, and this is Wicked Anya. I just absolutely love coloring her because she's got a lot of open space, and it makes it coloring very easy. So I used that one. I also used Sweet Miss Daisy, who is Anna White, and I used one of her Halloween stamps that I picked up recently in one of the releases. And don't forget, you guys, Saturday is her new release. I can't wait. So Eastern time, it would be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I believe Pacific time, she said, is her time, and she'll be releasing it at 10 Pacific time, but it would be 1 Eastern time. So be there, you guys, because it looks like it's going to be another fun release. But I use this one, and this one is called Open If You Dare. Really cute little images that Anna drew up, I should say, not colored, drew up, and I had fun using that stamp set. I use this Rubbernecker Slimline card because I did make one of my cards a slimline. So that's that. I use that. I use my zigzag penny black stamp dies. Gosh, you guys, I can't talk today. Penny black zigzag dies. I love these dies, so I use those. I use some papers from this Paper Rose Spooky Halloween. And I think I used the house right here, and this is the back side of this. So it is a double-sided paper. So I use that. And then I also use my Creative Time Ginger Halloween from Emma's shop. And Emma just had a recent release as well that was so super cute, you guys. You had to go over and check it out. I'm sure she still has a lot of products left, but there are some products that sold out, and she said she'll have them back in when her new releases next month. So, all right. So those were the items and the products that I used. So let me just share with you first. There was this card, and this was using the Greeting Farm and also using Emma's papers. And one of the papers that were in that pad, it had a whole bunch of little words, and I fussy cut the words out and just put them here as a layer. I did layer black and white spider webs, and then this orange zigzag piece, and then the white spider webs, and I just used black soot around the outside. And then after I colored with Copics here with the Anya, I stamped a couple bats. I put a ghostly greeting here. This was the penny black zigzag frame. And then I distressed the outside of that frame with some more black soot. And then I can't remember what marker I used, but I used one of my grayish color markers, and I just went over all the white because the white was too bright. And I wanted it to be Halloween, and I needed it to be like a little, you know, dusky kind of, if that's even a word. So that is my card here. And then the inside, I used some more of those spiderweb papers. I cut out some more spooky words and put them in here. And then you have a spot to write. And there's my signature in the back. So that was the first card I did. You know, you guys, it felt so good to actually be able to craft. I had fun. So that was the first one. And this is the other one. This is using the witch from Whimsy Stamps. I colored her with my Copics. And then this was the paper from that Paper Rose paper, the house. So I cut it down to fit the card. You can see some of the moon up here is cut down in that. Yeah, I didn't get the whole house here, but I wanted it to fit this size card. There's a little ghosty next to the gravestones. And then I fussy cut my Whimsy girl out after I colored her. And then I put her on the front of this card. I think she came out really, really cute. You guys, I did this image 4 times. OMG. I was trying to use this paper that I got in one of my lots, and it said it was a blendable paper. Absolutely not. I don't know what kind of paper it is. I don't like it at all. Actually, I might have it. It was this paper, hot off the press, blend proof, silky papers. No, not good with Copics at all. So that one, that paper is going to Gail for her granddaughter to use in her crafting because I don't like it. I'll stick with my Spectrum Noir paper, and I also color on the 110-pound cardstock from Walmart. That's my favorite paper to use, believe it or not, for my coloring my images. I get no bleeding and no issues with that paper. So 4 times I colored her. It messed up her face once. There was like black streaks through her face. Another time there was bleeding on the outside. I don't know. I like I said, 4 times until I finally colored her, and I was like, that's it. That's what she's gonna be, and I'm not doing it again. But yeah, I think she came out really cute. And then I just used some gray paper inside. There's those wood stamps I used. Happy Halloween, and may your Halloween night be filled with delight. And then a little piece, the house that I cut off here, I just added that piece in here. So there's the rest of the house from the front. The little dragon's adorable. She's looking down at it, the dragon, and the dragon's sitting on the piece of the broomstick that's behind her back. Stinking cute. So I did that one. And then lastly, this slimline card, and this is what I did with Anna's images. So this was also paper from the My Creative Time paper pad. The orange piece here, and then the pink. And there's that die, the slimline die. And then I used some of the black spiderweb paper in the back of the die. Colored my images with Copics. And I added these little dots, these enamel dots, and you guys can't see them. I'm pretty sure you won't be able to see because I can barely see it. But there is some green glitter inside the dot because they are Halloween dots. But I'm sure that you're not seeing it because I can't see it. They just look black. But if you turn the card, you can actually see the green glitter inside them. So they're really, really cute. And there's those cute, adorable little images that Anna drew up. And then in the inside, I had another image because I wanted to use all 4. So I put him in the inside. There's that wood stamp again, Happy Halloween. And with this white piece, I edged it with the black soot. But then I also used my tool here. This is my vintage, what are these things called? I don't know what, I forgot what they're called. But I got this one in one of the reusits or my lot. I can't remember, but it's a vintage one, and I just rolled it up the sides of the paper. And Anna's the one that showed us a couple of years ago how she uses this to do the stitching or the dots on the paper. So I have a couple of them. I have that one, and then I also have this one up here too. And I think I got this one at Joann's. And the needles, the things on the side here are a little different from the other one. So yeah, I keep those up there because I use them often. So that was the inside. And of course, then I just stamped the back. But these are my cards for Satmore Make and Let's Make Together. I really had so much fun, you guys, making these cards. It was a blast, and I need to get back into doing more of it on my days when I'm not doing my D-stashes. So, but I hope you liked it. I hope you have a nice Halloween, a safe Halloween, and we will see you again in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everyone.